What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? We haven't done a backyard patio video in a little while, so I figured, hey, let's have a little chat, right? A couple things I want to discuss. Bitcoin right now is sitting at 117,800 at the time I'm recording this. Big weekly close today. Probably going to close the weekly red, but not by much. And it's healthy. It's healthy. We've had three pretty big green weekly candles in a row now, so having a little bit of red is, you know, nothing to shake a stick at, right? So we'll see what happens. I think next week's going to be big. We're having a nice green Sunday in the altcoin market. Bitcoin dominance is continuing to work its way down. Total 2 is continuing to work its way up. So everything's looking good for continuation to the upside, at least until the end of August, in my opinion. Probably a fairly deep correction through September and into the blow off top in October, November, right? Probably near the end of November, you'll have your blow off top, your peak of the cycle. It's kind of what I'm looking at right now. But two important things I wanted to discuss. Now, if you're in the right altcoins right now, before I get into my topics, my portfolio again today hit another new all-time high for this cycle. Yours should be too if you're picking the right projects. If it's not, then you might want to consider getting over to the Patreon and making sure that we can help you structure your portfolio properly, because it means that you're not picking the right projects, you're not picking the right entry points to DCA and stuff like that, right? You should be overall green right now in your portfolio, okay? So keep that in the back of your mind. Before I get into it, guys, as always, a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. Get a fantastic deal, $99 off, simply by using our link down in the description. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it off exchanges, guys. Self-custody is the best way to go. Don't trust these exchanges. Don't let them get their grubby hands all over your crypto, okay? Okay, so two things I kind of wanted to discuss. First thing on the agenda today. Be getting asked a lot about, when's the top, Rob? When's the top? When do you think the top of the cycle is going to be? And what I would say to that is, I've been thinking a lot about it. And if you have a plan in place already, if you have an exit strategy, right? If you have exit price points on all of your altcoins, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter where the top is. It doesn't matter when it's going to be, whether it's going to be in the end of August or whether it's going to be in November, whether it's going to be next year, right? And it shouldn't matter because, again, if you have your exit plan in place and you know how much profit you're going to make, well, regardless, if you hit your exit price points before the top of the cycle, you should still be exiting and taking your profits and leaving, right? The trick here in crypto, guys, is to front run the market, to get out before everybody else, okay? And that's kind of the segue into my second topic that I wanted to discuss with you. And that is that, now this is something a lot of people are not going to like to hear. If you're an emotional investor, I'm about to hurt your feelings, okay? So hug a pillow or something and get ready, because your feelings are about to get hurt, all right? The truth of the matter that most content creators are not going to tell you guys is this. We're not all going to win. We're not all going to make it. We're not all going to make life-changing wealth. That's the bottom line. You're not. Most of you watching this video are not, for a variety of reasons, right? And most of them are because you will defeat yourself. It's not going to be somebody else's fault. It's going to be your fault, right? I say this all the time. Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered, right? What I mean by that is greed gets the best of you in this market. And I know, believe me, I know you're sitting there right now scoffing at me going, oh, Rob doesn't know what he's talking about, because I won't let greed get the best of me. I know better. Here's the long and short of it, guys. The stat, 90 to 95% of people in crypto lose money or don't make any money. They break even. It came from somewhere, right? And it's true. It's why so many people who've been around for a long time say it, because it's true. And the reason for that, the primary reason for that, my friends, is that for 5 to 10% of crypto investors to make true life-changing generational wealth, that means that 90 to 95% of other investors in crypto have to lose. For you to win, someone else has to lose. That's the way it works, not just in crypto, in the stock market, right? That's what investing is. For every seller, there has to be a buyer. So for you to make millions and millions and millions of dollars, well, guess what? Millions and millions of people have to buy what you're selling at the top when you bought the bottom. Okay? So again, there is no life-changing wealth for anyone. Sorry if the kids are loud in the background, guys, but kids are kids, right? There is no life-changing wealth for anyone in this space without other people losing. So if you feel that you want to stand on high moral ground and you want to say that that's horrible and I don't want to participate, well, the door's over there. You can leave crypto anytime you want, right? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? And saying that, guys, again, for 5 to 10% of people in crypto to win, 90 to 95% of people in crypto have to lose, right? So what are the chances that you can be in that 5 to 10% versus being in the 90 to 95%? Well, that would depend on your experience, your education, and the people who are helping lead you through this space, right? If you're trying to navigate this space by yourself and you're new to crypto, you're already done. You might as well just sell and leave, right? You've already lost. Do you think that you're going to outsmart 90 to 95% of the market with zero experience, zero education? Just a spunky attitude and a plan? You think you're going to outsmart the market? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just being straight with you guys, right? No one wants to tell you this, but it's the truth. Everyone wants to tell you that everyone's going to win, and you're not, right? So what do? You're sitting there, okay, so you've presented the problem. What's the solution? Well, you could join a community like ours where we're helping everybody. We've helped 43 people this year alone hit 7-figure portfolios. They're winning, right? Many others have hit high 6 figures. I just spoke with someone yesterday in a coaching call that started off with $6,000 and now they're up at close to 5 digits. So, or sorry, they're at 5 digits now. Yeah, they're at 4. They're at 5 now, working their way towards 6 digits. So, fantastic results, guys. But so you could do that. You could get the leadership, the mentorship, and the coaching that you need to succeed in the space, or join somebody else's community that knows what they're doing. You can do that. Doesn't have to be my community, right? Could be someone else's. I'd prefer you pick mine because we have such a massively high success rate, but you know, our Patreon members speak for themselves. And the other way is to spend 3 or 4 years educating yourself, reading, watching, paying attention full time, treating it like a job. Now, most of you guys don't have time for that second option, right? You're sitting there right now going, I don't have 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day to be researching these projects and stuff. That's why we do it for you, right? We understand that everyone can't do that. You're still working your 9 to 5 probably, right? So that's what we try to help you, so you don't have to do that 9 to 5 anymore, right? But that's the truth of the matter, guys. Everyone's not going to win. Now, you don't have to take it seriously if you don't want to, but you will find out one way or the other that I'm telling you the truth. When this cycle's over and you watch, even if you win, you will watch so many people lose. And I will be there saying, I told you, right? It's just simple math, guys. How is the majority of people in crypto supposed to make life-changing wealth when if the minority of people in crypto are the ones losing? It doesn't math, right? So I'm just being honest with you. Just being 100 with you, as I always am. Everyone's not going to make it. 5 to 10% of people in crypto are going to make it. The rest are not. Right? Why? Well, again, like I said earlier, you will defeat yourself. You will hold too long, and you'll believe super cycle stuff, and you'll believe when people are telling you not to sell, because you will believe what you want to believe. You'll believe anyone who's telling you what you want to hear versus the person who's telling you the truth, if the truth is not what you want to hear, right? So you will hold too long, and then you'll ride your bags all the way back down to the bottom. Hell, some of the people in our Patreon community are going to ride their bags all the way back down to the bottom. We have thousands of members over there, thousands, right? And we help everybody build their exit strategies. We're helping everybody. We're holding their hand, making sure that everybody knows exactly when they should be taking their profits and exiting the market before everything crashes. But there will still be the law of averages. Law of averages says that there will still be a handful of people out of those thousands of people over on the Patreon who don't listen, who think either they know better, some other content creator told them otherwise, and they believed it, and they'll get wrecked because they will not listen, right? The strategy and the plan with what we do over on the Patreon, guys, is our job is not to help you time the top of the market. Anyone who's telling you that they can is full of malarkey, okay? No one can help you time the top of this market. No one's going to help you, sell right at the top. Nobody is, okay? What we do is we help you front run the market. Think about all of the people think about it this way. There's a bunch of people standing in line, thousands of people standing in line at a checkout to sell their coins, whichever coin it is, Cardano, let's say, right? And you're holding Cardano. We help you jump the line, get to the front of the line, sell before everybody else, take your profits, roll your profits into something else to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra profits, even more, right? See, too many people are so concerned with squeezing the extra 20% out of a project when you could take those profits, roll them over here and make another 80, right? Stop trying to squeeze that extra 2x out of a project and timing the top when you could get an 8x over here, right? We teach you how to do that, guys. We teach you how to make true life-changing wealth, and we teach you how to do it before everybody else starts exiting the market. Because I promise you this, when everyone realizes that the market is topped, you have never seen liquidity leave an asset class so fast in your life. You've never seen money evaporate quick as a hiccup. I've seen it. This is my third cycle, guys. I've been around for multiple cycles. I can help you navigate this space. We have a community of thousands of people. If you want to be part of the 5 to 10% of the people in this space who succeed and not lose, get over to the Patreon. Or try to outsmart the market. See how that works out for you. But I can tell you this. A lot of people who jumped over to the Patreon have told me when they joined that one of the primary reasons why was because they messed up in 2021. They either held too long, they sold too soon, they bought the tops, and they were exit liquidity, right? So jump aboard, guys. It is less than a cup of coffee a day. All these other content creators are charging you over $100 a month and more. Less than a cup of coffee a day, guys. Get over to the Patreon. The link will be down in the description. May the odds be ever in your favor. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.